ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Can you believe it? Wait, wrong screen. There we go. Look at all this content. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that Unlimited Facebook page right there. You should go like that. Look at that Unlimited Twitter page right there. You should go follow that. And most importantly, you should subscribe to this damn channel if you want more damn podcasts like this one. Welcome to the Unlimited Podcast. I am Matt from Unlimited. What are you laughing at?
I'm just waiting for the day that you forget to close a porn tab, and then you do that.
All right. I don't use my laptop for that.
For that specific reason?
Yeah. But anyway, I'm Matt from Unlimited. This is the 32nd Unlimited podcast, and we're here to talk about Fastlane. Yes, one more stop on the road to WrestleMania. I'm being joined. We're a little shorthanded today, but we're still waiting for somebody to show up. Joined, of course, by Mr. Walter Main. Walter, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready to talk about Fastlane. I'm ready to get past Fastlane, speed past, and get officially, without any interruptions, on the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, I feel like this road to WrestleMania is taking a lot longer than it should.
I don't think this pay-per-view needs to exist.
I don't either, and it's funny that you say that because prior to this week, this pay-per-view, I believe, only had 2 announced matches.
Right.
And after these 2 episodes after this episode of Raw and SmackDown, these episodes of Raw and SmackDown, we're up to 8 matches. So at least we have some stuff to talk about.
And if you want to hear Unlimited's opinions on this week on Raw and SmackDown, you can go back, you can go into the channel, and you can watch the Unlimited Raw and SmackDown recap with myself and Bret.
Good transition. I like that. Good cross promotion, damn it. That's why we keep him around. Anyway, I will say that even though a majority of this card looks predictable, I can probably say this is the Fastlane I'm most excited for, if that's really saying much.
Because a lot of these matches, though predictable, should be really good.
We also have the in-ring return of Roman Reigns, so that's a big deal. We have the Shield getting back together. We have a huge Becky-Charlotte match with major WrestleMania implications.
Owens Bryan, for that to be a big deal, it just needs to exist.
Exactly. And maybe some other matches that could deliver. You got the triple threat tag match that might be good.
That should be good.
Yeah. We also have Usos versus Miz and Shane if they do go the direction that I think they're going to go. And even if they don't, I expect that match to be solid too.
Yeah. It was solid when they did it. What was it?
At Rumble and Chamber.
Yes.
Oh, no, just at Chamber.
It was solid when they did it at Chamber.
Yeah. Well, even their match against who they face at Rumble, the Bar.
Yeah, that was fun too.
So like we said, even though the card may seem a little bit predictable, and we're going to get into the predictions right away, has the potential to at least be a decent show. So, hopefully... Wait, hang on one second. Oh, getting a message from Ryan Klimaszewski, Ryan Kilimanjaro, asking, is the podcast still going on? Yes, the podcast just started, Ryan. About 2 minutes ago.
What are we going to do with that child?
I have no idea.
That child with a deeper voice than either of us.
This is true. All right. The pre-show, we have 8 matches on the card. Let's start with the pre-show. A match that we've been getting quite a bit over the past couple months.
And that's fine.
Perfectly fine with me, except this is how they get rewarded, which I don't really like that much.
I don't think this is their reward. I think it's a step to get to their reward.
yeah, hopefully this step up or step, I guess you could next step leads to an even bigger step at WrestleMania. Hopefully in a one-on-one match on the main card with maybe Rey's mask on the line or something like that. But before we get to this pre-show match, our other guest joined the call. Mr. Dylan Rumor. Shady, are you there? I see.
Uh-huh.
I can.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. The dog is there.
The dog that has Mike Vick's face.
Yeah. So we'll wait for Shade. No, we won't. We're gonna keep going. Like I'm not really a fan. Like I said, not really a fan of this being on the pre-show, but I do expect this to be as good of a match, if not better, than the matches that they've been giving us.
Right.
Thoughts on this?
At first, when I saw it, I was very confused. But then, given time to think about it, I was like, okay, they could go this, and this direction. I think they'll. To get into my official prediction, I think Rey's going to win via DQ. I think they're going to do something where Almas hits him with everything. And Rey keeps kicking out. And then he does something to get disqualified, or Zelina does something to get him disqualified. And then that leads to the Mania match.
Yeah, I don't see this match ending clean. I see this match ending with some shenanigans, like you said. I'm gonna pick Rey winning by DQ.
Yeah.
Hopefully this sets up, the hair versus mask match or some kind of a mask match.
Yeah, I could see hair versus mask. Andrade has nice hair. It's all slicked back.
But yeah, that's the pre-show match, and we're gonna get to the main show, and we're gonna kick off with the SmackDown Women's Title match. Asuka defending against Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose.
Good thing Bret's not here, because he'd be losing his mind over Mandy Rose right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as we all know, Bret Lickey is a massive Mandy Rose mark.
Yeah. I really don't care about this match.
Asuka's winning. Next.
Yeah, Asuka's winning. Let's move on. Let's go to the SmackDown Tag Title match. We have the Usos defending against The Miz and Shane McMahon in Miz's hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, with Mr. Miz scheduled to appear once again in the front row.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Here you go, Walter. Go ahead.
The Usos are going to win. And then Miz is going to be furious, because it'll be Shane getting pinned this time. And Miz is going to attack Shane. And then he's going to attack his dad.
I was perfectly with you until you said that.
He's going to give his dad a skull-crushing finale and then just scream, "Why aren't you proud of me?"
Oh my god. It's weird though, because everyone, myself included, expect the Miz to turn on Shane.
Oh yeah.
Which, fine. I prefer Miz better as a heel anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to go back to being a heel, because him being a face is a little bit generic, a little bit bland.
It doesn't seem genuine.
It really doesn't.
And I think that's the point.
Mm.
I think that's absolutely the point. He's disingenuous. He's not genuine. He's up to something.
Yeah. However, I do believe that there is a possibility of Shane turning on The Miz. And it'd be a little bit different. I wouldn't really prefer it, because like I said,
Because Shane hasn't been a heel since like 2001.
Right. It's been a while. No, actually, probably prior to that, like 2006 or 7.
That's right.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised. Everyone thinks Miz is going to turn, but I wouldn't be surprised if they threw us one of those curveballs and had Shane turn.
Yeah.
Either way, though, I'm going to agree with you, and I'm going to say the Usos win and some shenanigans happen at the end.
Because I think the SmackDown Tag Title match at Mania is Usos versus Hardys.
I think at this point they should just do a 6-team match and put both belts on the line. If they're just gonna do triple threat matches on pay-per-views and at WrestleMania, why not just put all 6 teams together in a ladder match? I think that'd be fine.
Like I suggested, TLCF, TLCSF.
Yeah.
Tables, chairs, stairs, fire.
It's a tables, ladders, chairs, stairs, inferno match.
Yes. And just to clarify, everything including the ladders are already on fire.
What the hell? I miss Bret, damn it. What else do we got? Women's tag team title match. The Boston Hug Connection, Bayley and Sasha defending against Nia Jax and Tamina. Meh.
Yeah. Of all the teams they could have chosen for their first defense.
Which kind of makes me think they're going to lose the belts.
Oh, I don't at all. I'm going Sasha and Bayley in this all the way.
Okay. I just think that them feuding with each other has way more appeal than anything they do as a team right now.
Yeah.
But in fairness, you're already doing the you're probably already doing the triple threat at Mania. You're probably doing a SmackDown women's title match at Mania. You're probably doing a women's battle royal at Mania. Does this really fit at Mania?
Right.
That's the only concern. I don't know. I just see Nia and Tamina winning for some reason. I do.
So that's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to lock it in.
And between the two of us, who won at Chamber in predictions?
I'm going to double check, but I believe we tied.
Okay, so I'm still winning.
Yeah, you're still in the lead. I'm going to double check to just be sure.
Yeah.
So just stand by for a second. Because I have that saved. Yeah, we tied. So you're currently 13-3, and I'm 11-5.
At least we both made the NFL playoffs.
This is true.
Wait. That's 2 non-Mania shows, and it's 16 matches.
Yeah. And I believe, if I remember correctly, there was a match added to Rumble that we didn't count because it was added like the day of. So it was 17. They added the tag match.
Right. That's ridiculous.
Too much.
It
Way
really
too much.
is. It is.
Like,
the next thing we know, Mania is going to be a 20-match card.
Oh, God. I don't even want to think about that. I mean, it's already 7 hours every year. This year, it might push 8.
I think it's going to push 8.
Oh, my God. It kind of makes me glad that I'm not going. And it's
be unbearable.
And it's in my home state. It's 15 minutes from my house.
Is it really only 15 minutes from your house?
Yeah, that whole complex is. So we have MetLife Stadium there. We have that new giant mall. The owners of Mall of America own that mall.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's going to be gigantic. And then, of course, hopefully this means they reopen the Izod Center because, if you're going to have all that stuff, you might as well add an entertainment complex to it.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see what happens.
But yeah, even when I went to Money in the Bank, like just sitting through that whole show and the pre-show just was a drag. I mean, it was a fun time and all.
Yeah.
But it was like, come on, it's pushing 11 o'clock and I need to go.
Yeah. It's like even when me, Kevin, and Alec went to Raw. And, Raw every week is 3 hours. So we, of course, got there early. We saw the 1 hour of main event or 205 Live or whatever it was.
I always make sure to do that because those matches can be fun.
Yeah. But even though we had floor seats and, it was the show before WrestleMania, it dragged. Like, even a 4-hour show dragged.
Yeah.
Which is why I was glad Elimination Chamber. I think it went a little bit over 3 or a little bit over 4 hours, or a little bit
with the pre-show.
Yeah, I don't even think I watched the pre-show, so I don't know.
I didn't either. Anyway,
yeah. Triple threat tag title match. Raw tag titles on the line. We have the Revival defending against Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, and the newly formed team of Aleister Black and Ricochet from NXT.
Part of me really wants to predict Aleister and Ricochet.
Yeah.
But I just can't because I know they're still doing stuff in NXT.
I find it kind of funny that they're appearing on both shows and yet they're competing only for the Raw belts. I don't think they should be in the title match. Save that for WrestleMania.
Unless they're not going to do Mania because they're going to be doing TakeOver. But TakeOver is 2 days prior instead of the day before.
Right.
So maybe, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, in this match, like, I can see Revival retaining. I can also see Gable and Roode winning it back. I can't see Black and Ricochet winning. Like, I don't think there's a chance that happens. I don't really.
I definitely don't think that they're going to take the fall.
No, and if they do, that'd be dumb.
Yeah, you can't beat them yet.
Kind of, like I said, I think it's kind of ridiculous that they're in the title match to begin with. Because they just got there and they're already in a title match together, and they're not even like a truly established team.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But my official prediction, I'll go with Revival.
To be different, I'll go with Roode and Gable.
Okay.
Just to, because our first 2 matches we were the same. Mix it up for the next 2.
Right.
All right. So we've gone through half of the show already, which is refreshing.
Right.
We're going to get to... Actually, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3... I went through over half of the show. 5 matches already. So we're down to the last 3. Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. And if Becky wins, she is added to the women's title match at WrestleMania, making it a triple threat. If Becky does not win, she's gone. Right. He's here. He's here. 5 matches into the show, he has arrived.
Hey man, it's not my fault that I have a laptop from 2004.
Fair enough. Hello.
It happens. I tried using my phone, but I guess it's fucking autistic or something.
Wait,
but no, if it was, it would have worked.
Shady,
what's up?
Where did you get that Team Mystic flag?
Wish.
Dude, I might need to buy one.
Dude, it was like with shipping, it was like $2.
That's not bad.
Not at all, man.
All right, so we're 5 matches in. So let
me hold up.
All right,
I'm gonna pull up the card, and give my predictions.
Pull up the card, and then we'll take you back to the matches we already talked about. But while Shady is doing that, don't forget that if you like this video, leave a like. If you don't like it, leave a dislike. If you want to get involved, then leave a comment. If you want other people knowing about us, then share. And if you want more exciting content on this channel, like this podcast, look at all the damn content that can be yours with the pressing of that damn subscribe.
That's quite a bit of content, gentlemen.
It's plenty of content. Also,
and there isn't a damn bit of it involving me.
Okay, that's BS, and you know it. Also, make sure that you join the Unlimited Facebook group and like the Unlimited Facebook page. Follow our Twitter page. Follow us on Instagram too. Our new Instagram page that is in the description box down below too. We're planning on bringing a Twitch channel into things, so be on the lookout for that. And follow us personally on Twitter too. That's all in the description box down below. You ready?
My Twitter is nothing but me complaining. Yes.
Fair enough. Hey, that's what this podcast is for us to complain.
My Twitter is nothing but me retweeting things and sending the Stop It, Get Some Help gif.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
All right, so going back a little bit.
All right, what have we talked about?
The pre-show match, Andrade and Rey Mysterio.
I want Andrade to win that. He deserves it.
Okay.
We both want Rey by DQ, setting up a Mania match.
I'm cool with it. I'm
not going to go in order here, but triple threat tag title match.
You already know who I want. You already know who I want to win that match.
Would it be the team from NXT?
You're gosh darn right. I remembered I can't curse on here.
That's all right. So we were all picking different teams because I picked Roode and Gable, and I
do not understand the tag team of Roode and Gable.
I mean, I don't either, but I
don't understand it. I don't like it.
It's called, we have these two guys on the roster. Let's have them do something.
It worked with the Bar, but it's not working with Roode and Gable.
Yeah, and the reason why it's not working is because at least the Bar had a feud before they became a tag team. They had that best of 7 series,
which was awesome.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden they started teaming up, and at first I was like, I don't know if that's the direction they should go.
No, at first you were ripping it apart.
But I'll admit I was wrong on that, and it became entertaining. I do think it's run its course, and I do think they can split up soon.
I'd be perfectly fine if that's just all either of them did the rest of their career.
Absolutely.
I'd be fine with it too, but not that fine with it. But I'd be also fine.
Shout out Fago.
I'd be perfectly fine if they both went after singles titles while they were a team.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but then that would entail either Samoa Joe or, Seth Rollins dropping a title, and that's bad for business because hostages.
Wow. We just went there.
Hostages will die. People will get hurt.
Fair enough. SmackDown women's title match, Asuka, Mandy Rose.
I swear to fucking God, if Mandy Rose wins that match, I'm going to be heated.
Wow. So you're the complete opposite of Bret.
I guess so.
Bret is the biggest Mandy Rose mark that I know.
Okay, I have nothing against Mandy Rose, but she is not the one to take it off of Asuka.
Please tell me Lacey Evans. Please.
I love Lacey Evans, but what is the point of her coming and just walking out, interrupting shit, and then leaving?
Okay. I gotta be honest. Last night when I was watching SmackDown, the first thought that popped into my head was, oh my God, Lacey Evans is going to be the new U.S. champion.
I thought the same thing watching the highlight video today.
Then I saw Joe come out and Ray come out and Andrade come out, and I'm like, why didn't Lacey Evans stay? Make it a 5-way match.
WWE isn't ballsy enough to
missed opportunity
to match.
Oh God. So all right, we all said Asuka for that. WWE Women's Tag Title match. Sasha, Bayley, Nia, Tamina.
I'm gonna go with the Boston Hug connection. Just because
I'm in the minority then.
I hate everything Nia Jax.
And
Okay.
Tamina. I hate Tamina more than I hate Nia Jax.
Tamina could never wrestle again, and I wouldn't even notice.
Same. How long was she like? How long did she disappear for?
I mean, I thought she had gotten fired.
That's because every time they tried to push her, she got injured, or they just realized
the Hideo Itami treatment,
or they just realized that pushing her is a terrible idea because she sucks.
And she's been with the company
too long.
It's almost 10 years.
She's like the bigger Alicia Fox.
Do you guys know that Xavier Woods has been in the company for 10 years? I saw a thing of of him in FCW from 2009.
Jesus.
Wasn't he still? I thought he was still Consequences Creed in TNA at that time.
Nah, man. It's on the network. It's in the Hidden Gems category.
I mean, if he said it, I'll take his word for it because he's not going to lie about that.
No.
He's like, no, I started yesterday. I think that's all we talk. Oh, no. SmackDown tag title match, Usos versus Miz and Shane.
I would like the Usos to retain because
you're joining.
They are a real tag team.
July 22nd, 2010 is when he signed.
Okay. Maybe the 2009 match was a tryout match or something.
It was
I don't know. So Xavier Woods just lied to us.
I guess so.
Kill him.
Damn it. All right. This leads to our final three matches, and we were about to talk about Charlotte versus Becky with the major WrestleMania implications on the line.
Man.
I wonder how this is going to go.
Oh, man. Guys, this match is just so...
it's so hard.
I don't know who's going to win this one.
I mean, obviously Charlotte's winning. I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, it's Charlotte Flair.
Who needs Becky Lynch in the match? Am I right?
Absolutely. She's just a flash in the pan.
So it's clearly Becky Lynch.
Yeah, obviously Becky's winning that fucking match. I love how I came in here. I remembered I can't curse. And
dude,
I forgot already.
You always forget.
It happens.
Dude, it's fine. Like I try not to curse, but then if someone else says it, I don't care.
Good.
Yeah. So Becky in a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. No real point to even talk about that.
He turned me down.
He did the same to me.
All right, continue.
6-man tag match. The return of Roman Reigns and the return of the Shield as they face Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley.
Man, they need to let Dean do the work.
Dean needs to do the job, if you know what I mean.
Dean does the work. But I think it's obvious this match is going to take about as long as the 6-man from WrestleMania 30. You guys remember the Shield versus the New Age Outlaws and Kane at WrestleMania?
Okay, I think this match is going to take a lot more time than that.
Is it bad that I forgot that match even happened?
Dude, no, because everybody did. It was a bad match. Billy Gunn got hurt like 30 seconds in, and then they had to finish it so quick.
When you said 6-man tag at Mania, I'm like, I don't think that happened.
No, it did.
I mean, it's. I think it's hilarious. Look at Elimination Chamber that year, and you had the Shield versus the Wyatts, and how awesome that match was. And then
Such a good match.
And then you follow it up with the Shield versus the New Age Outlaws and Kane. That match lasted a minute and a half. 2 minutes, whatever.
I think this match is going to last significantly longer.
Also,
I'm going to look up the time for that
Also-
WrestleMania 30 match.
remember the weird entrances to that match? It was like the New Age Outlaws came out first, then the Shield came out, and then Kane came out last.
Yeah.
They did that. They did that this week too. I forget which show and which match, but they had one. No, it was the 6-man tag with Braun. Like 2 of his partners came out, then the heels came out, and then came out.
Whatevs.
That's so weird.
And what they're doing with Braun right now is weird.
I don't even know what they're doing with Braun right now.
They're basically just giving him comedy skits just so he can stay on TV. That's pretty much it.
He's
going to be facing the entire cast of Saturday Night Live in a handicap match at Mania.
Yeah, my laptop is so slow I couldn't even pull up the WrestleMania 30 card. I got to do it on my phone.
I got it. Yeah, let me pull it up. WrestleMania 30.
I already got it on my phone.
I think that match was something like 2.5 minutes.
It was a little bit less than 3 minutes. It was 2:56.
Yeah.
Boom.
A WrestleMania match.
I will say, even though it was short, sweet, and to the point, at least it established the Shield, or continued to establish the Shield, and they got a big victory at WrestleMania. So
imagine if they had lost.
And then 4 or 5 months later, they broke up.
Imagine Kane chokeslammed Roman, and Roman ate the pinfall.
God damn.
And then
I would hate that.
And then 3 years later, he's facing the Undertaker.
I would hate that.
Goody. Anyway, Walter, we were talking off camera, and you were kind of saying that you think the heels might win this match.
I think it's possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's
it is Roman's turn to turn heel.
I don't think it's exactly set in stone, but I think the Shield are winning.
I'll just say for the record, looking at every match on this card, at least 1 or 2 of them is going to have some sort of screwy finish.
Absolutely.
Like, I can make an argument for Andrade and Rey.
Asuka and Mandy Rose is definitely going to have a screwy.
Asuka and Mandy Rose. Even Usos versus Miz and Shane. This 6-man tag match, the main event, like, it's a possibility for a screwy finish in 5 of these matches.
I mean, there's definitely a possibility of a screwy finish for Becky and Charlotte.
Yeah. 6 if you count the women's tag title match, if they do anything with Sasha and Bayley, but then again, I've been waiting a year for that. That's not going to happen.
What, for that feud?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too late for that now.
Yeah, I have no interest in that now. See, for me, it's like, even if you have Dean turn on them in the match, you don't want to pin Seth going into WrestleMania. And you don't want
to pin Roman.
You're not going to pin Roman.
Leukemia.
So do they pin Dean and then Dean turns on him?
No, you just give the win to fucking... You just let the Shield win so that they all look strong.
But you got to make Roman look
Roman look strong.
Really strong.
Nah, I figured I was just going to shit on him and beat him.
I'm going to just GTS all 3 of them at the same time.
I still think that would have been the coolest visual. Like, he stacks all 3 of them up, tosses one off, GTS, tosses the second off,
I don't think
tosses the last one off, GTS.
I don't think he's strong enough for that.
I don't think CM Punk would be alive if that happened, because they would just squash him.
I mean, okay, let's go mathematically here. Roman's about what, 260?
260, yeah, 265. Ambrose is about 220. Rollins about 220.
Yeah, 750 pounds.
Yeah. Throw that up on my shoulders and individually throw one of them off because I have that power.
I got the power.
I mean, the first one wouldn't be too hard. He would just kind of like have to lean forward a bit.
He's not Super Cena, damn it.
You know he's about to have Roman's ass up on the very top then.
My God. I'm going to go with the Shield.
Yeah. Because why wouldn't you?
Right.
It's almost too...
Let's make it interesting. Baron Corbin's taking the pin.
Yeah. Because you definitely ain't pinning Drew.
No.
And
Bobby.
I don't know.
Well, Bobby could take it.
I'm gonna say Bobby. I'm gonna say Bobby takes it.
It's definitely gonna be Baron.
Okay.
Who I'm amazed hasn't quit yet, considering all that bullshit they put him through like a month ago, coming out of the general manager spot. Like every week, bro, it was just constant Duke. It was hilarious.
You know what's funny though? You say that, and yet I was talking to Bret the other day, and like if we were to talk about Baron Corbin a month ago, like Bret would have wished death on the guy.
Yeah.
For him to say Baron Corbin's kind of growing on him a little bit, like that's saying something. Maybe they'll finally do something right with him. I doubt it, but maybe.
They need to just not let him talk.
For real.
I think he's good at it. I think he's a good heel. I think he's a decent talker. I just think they need to not overdo him.
See, what I think happened with Baron Corbin, and I might be wrong. I obviously am because he's still there, but it seems like he's bored.
He seems it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like my man just seems bored. If you go back and watch when he first debuted or when he was still back down in NXT, I hate being that guy, but like when he showed up, people looked, they got quiet because he just had this presence about him.
Right, yeah.
Now he's just another dude who, when he's gone, will be forgotten about in a month.
True. Remember when he was Mr. Money in the Bank?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
We don't talk about that, though.
No, we don't.
Which leads us to the main event, WWE Championship match. What was originally Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston is now Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens.
A freshly babyface Kevin Owens.
Still feels a little weird. And I know you asked that for the Q&A. It still feels a little weird and a little new. And I think that I need to warm up to it a little bit.
It's so weird having a heel Daniel Bryan
versus a babyface
Kevin Owens.
Exactly.
It would be like if they brought
if you told me that 4 years ago, I would laugh in your face.
It would be like if they brought back the Miz versus Bryan feud and had Miz be the face and Bryan be the heel. Like it just would not work.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh God. Yeah, another match that you could probably say may end a little screwy.
Because you don't want to beat Owens right off the shot.
Man, I hope Kofi interrupts the match.
I'm pretty sure Rowan is going to get involved somehow, and I'm sure Kofi will get involved somehow.
And then maybe Mania you do Joe Kofi Bryan.
No, you would do Kevin Kofi Bryan.
I was going to say, where'd Joe come from?
Joe's going to be defending the U.S. title at Mania.
Against Josh Chiefs.
Probably like in a ladder match.
Rumor is it's going to be one-on-one, and it's going to be John Cena.
That's really cool.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I would actually kind of enjoy that.
Because those two have known each other since they began training.
Yeah, they've known each other a long time.
Because I think they started training at the same place at the same time.
And they should give it to Joe.
Yes.
Because Cena is on his way out while Joe granted, is past his prime, still has a lot to give.
Joe should choke Cena out.
Absolutely, he should. And it should be a fantastic match.
Either that or, like, he chokes him out, and then, like, just as the ref's gonna, like, drop his hand, he lets go, puts him on the top, hits him with an emphatic muscle buster.
Because Cena, he's big enough. He can take it. Oh, man. That's how you make me scream like a little girl. And WWE hasn't done that on a main roster thing since AJ debuted in the Rumble.
I will say, if they have Kofi Kingston win the title at Mania, I will probably scream like a girl.
No, absolutely, man.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna cry.
I'll be running around. I'll be running around my house.
I'll be so inebriated, I probably will cry at that point.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm being honest with you. That we got a tradition for Mania. It's fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it's I took off for that day. I'm not missing WrestleMania.
Same.
I didn't take off, but I mean, I'll be out of work by 7.
I took the entire day off.
Nah, see, it's that Friday. I'm about to take off for that takeover.
Did you hear that they announced that there is one match officially announced for it? I mean, it hasn't aired on TV, but like they did at a taping.
No, I don't follow that. I don't do NXT spoilers. That's the one thing I don't do spoilers for. I swear, you better not tell me.
Do you watch
NXT
UK week by week?
Not week by week, no.
Okay, so there's a good chance you'd miss this one.
Oh, it's a UK match?
Yeah.
Is it Walter and Pete Dunne?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Ooh, they're going to beat the hell out of each other.
Gee, I wonder why Walter likes that match.
Because they're going to beat the hell out of each other. It's just going to be a brute fest. A technical brute fest.
Even though, like, Dunn comes up to, like, here on him.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting match.
Absolutely.
Wait,
Meffy, are you wearing a wrestling shirt right now?
No, I'm just wearing a LaSalle shirt. Sorry.
I'm wearing my LIJ Naito shirt.
Okay. All right. Walter, for the review podcast next week, are you free?
Would it be next Wednesday?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Wear your NWO shirt. I'll wear mine.
Oh, how cute. You guys are going to match?
Yeah.
What should happen is, since you hate new wrestling, you should wear the NWO shirt and he should wear his Bullet Club shirt.
What? I wasn't expecting that shot at me.
What?
Oh, all right.
Hey,
I guess
hold up, Walter, what's that one wonderful quote from Meffy? I've always hated wrestling.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You hate it.
And if you want to hear my thoughts about me hating wrestling,
follow him on Twitter.
Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to this channel.
No, if you want to hear about us hating wrestling, wait till some of these live reaction pay-per-views we're going to have to do.
Oh, man.
Didn't you say one of them, something Bash at the Beach 2000?
April or May, we will be watching and reviewing and live reacting to.
And I know it's almost a year away, but he's subjecting us December to dismember.
I'm gonna spoil. All right, I'm gonna spoil 3 live reactions to you, unlimited lives in October.
Hey, I'm about to actually hear something about the channel for once, other than, hey, you want to be on it?
Yeah, right. In October, in honor of 10-10-10, we will be live reacting to Bound for Glory 2010 from TNA.
You're a monster. You are an absolute monster.
Can I throw a plug in here real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
ProWrestlingTees.com/Sean Spears.
Okay.
The Perfect 10 Sean Spears?
Yes. All right, continue.
Okay. In November.
So I had to.
Yeah. Well, first in August and even in November, we're going to be doing multiple unlimited lives for both SummerSlam and Survivor Series. We have not picked the shows yet, but they'll be coming soon.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Are we at least going to pick good ones, or are they just all going to be shit?
Well, for WrestleMania, which is coming up in the first week of April, we're going to be doing 3 unlimited lives. We're going to be doing 1 good show, 1 bad show, and 1 ugly show.
Oh, man.
So 17 for the good.
Yeah.
26 for the bad. And 9 for the ugly.
We have to subject ourselves to WrestleMania 9.
Oh.
And then finally, you can be if you want to be.
Oh man, if you're giving me the option.
If you're giving me the option,
I mean, if you say, hey, I need you for this, I'll try to.
All right. And then as Walter said earlier, coming in December, we will be live reacting to the almighty December to Dismember.
With the greatest Elimination Chamber match of all time.
I'm going to need to be incredibly drunk to sit through that.
I think I gave that Elimination Chamber match, out of a score of 25, I gave it an 8.
I think that was probably really generous.
I could have went lower. I wanted to be generous because, other than the constant pauses, because they would eliminate people like before someone else entered, or they would have only one person in the ring. Some of the action wasn't that bad, and I gave credit to Test for doing that big spot. But other than that, yeah.
So onto the predictions.
Yeah, we kind of got off track, didn't we?
That's fine. Whatever.
I'm going Bryan.
I'm definitely going with Daniel Bryan.
I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan, and at some point, Kofi will appear.
My thought is Rowan's going to get involved. Ruff's not going to see it. Kofi's going to come in thinking that he's just evening the odds.
And he's gonna get
Trouble in Paradise to Daniel Bryan. And the Ruff's going to see that and throw it out. And KO's going to be like, what the hell? You cost me my match. And Kofi, I was just helping you, man.
I have another idea. Go ahead.
And, that just leads to Triple Threat at Mania. KO.
I have
Kofi
another idea.
Bryan.
They mid-card this match. They don't main event this match. And while the match is going on, the New Day just comes out and just distracts them. They run around the ring. They blast the trombone. And then it leads to, maybe like Bryan and Kofi brawling. And the match ends in a count-out. And maybe have Owens win it that way. But not win the title, though. So it gives him a reason to be added to the title match. And it continues the story of Bryan and Kofi.
I think either one of the two ways that we suggested would do that.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Bryan, though. So there we go. And that is Fastlane. I don't even think we went 45 minutes.
No.
So, progress.
Doing good.
Speaking of progress.
Oh, God.
I think this live reaction idea would be something that Shady would be very into.
I don't know. I've never watched Progress.
But you would be willing.
Sure.
Ready, willing, and Gable?
Yes.
And now Shady's gone.
No, you lost me on that one, G. Everyone's going to have to look at Michael Vick as a dog.
That's fine. Whatever.
Wait, am I allowed to do this? I don't know. That might be offensive.
I mean,
who cares?
Hey, man, I'm not trying to give Meffy any kind of bad reviews.
I'm sure the 62 subscribers won't mind.
Mephi has been banned from YouTube.
Good God. Unlimited is closed. Thank you, Shady.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh God. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to add?
No.
All right. Well, on that note, this has been the Matt from Unlimited. Thank you, Shady. Thank you, Walter, for joining us.
Better late than never, I always told the teachers.
You have watched the Unlimited Podcast.